Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the DRich Show. This is DRich, and today is Monday, August 16th, 2021. How's everybody's Monday going so far? I hope that your Monday is doing well and that this video finds you all in good health, good spirits, and good energy. Most definitely, I want to make sure that I take some time out to acknowledge all of the new subscribers who's come on board to the journey with the DRich channel or the DRich Show. I appreciate you all for tuning in and liking the videos and things like that, so I appreciate you. And those who have been here on the journey, I want to make sure that you guys are well acknowledged as well across the multiple platforms that I'm on. I greatly appreciate every single one of you, most definitely. That is appreciated because you guys get me back up and going every single time for me to come out with a new video Monday through Friday. So again, this week is going to be a little bit different, but we will get through Monday first, so let's take care of Monday first. We can't put the cart before the horse. So at any rate, I want to make sure that the person who gave me the idea to put out this video is the Health Goat, who's actually come through with some great ideas and great different cryptos to put in front of me, and I appreciate him so much because at the end of the day, he's a great influencer, a great person who gives me the courage to look into the research as far as the connections and the dots are concerned with certain things, and hopefully this is going to be on our buy list before the price of the Morpheus.Network token actually explodes, because over the last 24 hours I've seen some great price appreciation and price action, so we want to get it out right away before we move forward. So anyway, Health Goat, if you're listening, thank you so much for putting this on the agenda for today, and we're going to get through it. So anyway, the crypto market cap here, Bitcoin's dominance 43.5%, Ethereum at 18.8%, while we have a global crypto market cap of $2 trillion, which is a 2.52% increase over the last 24 hours. And then we have Bitcoin's dominance, Bitcoin trading at $46,471.40. Ethereum at $3,222.30 as well there. And Binance Coin at number 3, $426.83. While Cardano moved up to the 4th spot in the market cap there, $2.14, which we have a 43% increase. While Tether dropped down to the number 5 spot, and our beloved XRP sitting at number 6 there, looking lovely, which is almost a 50% increase over the last 7 days at $1.23. And again, I do believe we will see some price action if we continue to breach certain barriers and resistant levels and upward trends. And again, I encourage all of you to do your due diligence by accumulating, stacking as much XRP as you can. And, we dropped down to 50 something cents not too long ago, which was a great buying opportunity. And then here we had it recently at 72, 73 cents about a week ago. So again, do your due diligence. This is your foundation. This should be your foundation, as it is mine. And I can't say too much more because we never know when XRP moves or when it will move. But when it does, it will move when we least expect it. Dogecoin, number 7, 33 cents there, up 6.8% in the last 24 hours. And again, folks, we've come back to the resistant level of the 30, 31, 32 cents range. And I do believe if we breach 34.5, 35 cents, we will see Dogecoin hit the 43 cents, 44 cents mark. So hopefully, if you've been hodling and accumulating when it went down to 15, 16, 17 cents, in the downturn. Here you go. Dogecoin is just not going away. And if you are looking in the news, you are now able to buy used Tesla vehicles with your Dogecoin, your favorite meme token. USD at number 8, 27.4 billion. Some shedding of some dollar amount there, but no worries. We'll see what happens with that. Polkadot sitting at number 9, $25.33. And Solana, who pushed its way into the top 10, pushing Uniswap to number 11. Solana at $64.74. And it looks like that chart is bullish as you know what. Okay, and again, we'll be discussing Chainlink here in a little bit as far as its connections to the Morpheus.Network. And folks, if you want to do your due diligence and look at the market, it's a little green all over. So again, confidence is building, confidence is growing, but don't underestimate the fact that you might need to take some profit off the top, park it to the side, because I know for a fact last time I didn't take too much profit, and I kind of wish that I did and still had that money parked to the side for me to have greater buying opportunities. I'm not saying that the market is going to go down. What I'm saying is that we need to kind of make sure we preserve our wealth. So again, Solana here, and then if you are on the coinmarketcap.com, you can go and check right here where this little arrow is circling Solana. You could go check their ecosystem out as well, which we have discussed on the channel a couple times when it comes to the World Economic Forum WEF PDF that I provided. And if you don't mind, I'm going to leave that in the description so you can go check out that for your own consumption as well, because I do believe that Solana is going to do some business for us. So anyway, let's jump into the Morpheus network. Right now sitting at $1.74, up 13.2% in the last 24 hours, sitting at a rank of 479 on the market cap. And it is a ERC20 token here, which is their contract. And we'll check it out. And you can check their website out, Morpheus.Network, as well as their white paper there. And if you guys do take a position, I highly encourage you to print out that white paper, take some notes on it, and make sure that you're referring back to it if you need to do so. You got the Explorers, Etherscan, ETH Explorer. You got the wallets, which you can actually put on your ledger, so you can take it off the exchange. And then you have their communities, Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, BitcoinTalk.org. And then you have their source code, which is on GitHub, and the API-ID, as well as their tags. And then the MRPH price and market stats here. Again, the price is at $1.74. And then the total return on your investment is up 286.9%. And then a global market cap of $60 million, $60.9 million in fact. And then you have $1.3 million in trading volume. And their 24-hour low and 24-hour high is $1.52 for the low and $1.74 for the high. And then their 7-day low and high here is a $1.17 to $1.73. Now we've seen $1.74. And again, the market cap rank is $4.79, and their all-time high, which was about 6 months ago, at $4.44. And their all-time low, again, sometimes we wish we'd seen these sooner, because that price right there at down near a penny, we could have been loading up on that, and that return would have been tremendous. So anyway, overall in the last year, up 625.3%, and overall you see nothing but green in that little graph here. So again, here you can get it on Hotbit, which is my go-to exchange when it comes to some of these other tokens. You got Uniswap, Bittrex, and Bancor as well. And then most definitely you're going to want to swap Ethereum to get your Morpheus.Network token in your portfolio. So again, you can read this here, some news and guides, and then you can also read a little bit more about that. Okay. So again, I highly encourage you to go over to Twitter, give them a follow so you can get the latest and greatest news from the source. And then if you're there, On Twitter as well, you can give me a follow at DRich5531. And I like to come to Twitter to get all of my news, information from the networks themselves or from their Twitter page, so that I'm not misguided on that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into their homepage, which is Morpheus.Network. And then we want to make sure that we give them a bookmark, and that's done, so that we can always refer back to them when we need to do so. And then here's about their team, their integrations, which we'll be talking about, which will give us a better idea if it's a yes or no, or a go or not a go on this token. So their token here, their roadmap, you got the news as well as their contact information. Welcome to Morpheus.Network, which is a blockchain-powered supply chain. You can talk there, and you can also check out their video intro. Once the video is done, I highly encourage you to go check it out, okay, because they're going to provide a little bit of different insight than I can, or more so than I ever could. The Morpheus.Network global supply platform, and then Morpheus.Network is a supply chain SaaS middleware platform seamlessly integrating legacy and emerging technologies, which is blockchain, IoT, which is the Internet of Things, RFID, etc. We provide companies with shipment and item visibility for optimizing and automating safe and secure supply chains, saving time and money. And then clients love us. The filling is mutual, and then you can let all of these slide through. I can't read them all because they're going to go and slide on their own. You can go back and check them out because you got all these little dots to cover some of the information that those folks can provide for you as their selling points. What is Morpheus.Network? Disrupting global supply. The world economy relies on a fast and efficient global supply chain, which is an industry valued over $15 trillion USD. However, global trade contains various challenges and inefficiencies, and the World Bank has defined supply chain inefficiencies as the number one world problem to solve in order to stimulate economic growth. Well, let me just go ahead and give you like an example. When it comes to supply chains, things like that, say for instance, let's throw China out there as a supply chain hub, where all of the supplies come from one central location. Now, what if we have different countries with different supply networks or supply chains set up and established, so that, say, for instance, if there's like a crisis or some sort of supply crisis or whatnot, well, it's not in one central location like China, where you can actually go to, a different country, maybe Mexico, maybe India, maybe, South America or something like that, where the supplies are closer, where, there's not a lag in time to getting those supplies needed or necessary. So again, I do believe this is a great opportunity for those supply chains to be broken up, distributed and decentralized, again, in different countries. So you have it backed by industry experts, and their team at Morpheus.Network possesses the expertise needed to make Morpheus.Network run as smoothly and safely as possible. And this also includes team members with significant experience in development in blockchain, IoT, ML, AI, and project management, importing and exporting, shipping and compliance, web and blockchain security, banking platforms, tax accounting, regulations, as well as anything legal. And then here they want to solve global trade inefficiencies, and then the blockchain technologies. Morpheus.Network uses blockchain technologies to create a transparent as well as efficient platform to streamline and automate the global supply chain. And we also utilize public and permission blockchains as well as sidechains to utilize blockchain's decentralized advantages while maintaining the security and privacies of users' data. So again, folks, if you want to check this out, the smart contracts as well as security focuses, you can go ahead and check that plus mark there and check that out like that there. Smart contracts, automation is achieved utilizing smart contracts, driving the supply chain with predetermined automated work contracts, shipping and customs documents, as well as automated international payments, and the layering of other blockchain technologies as part of or an objective in smart contracts. And in another key feature, further enabling supply chain automation. And then finally, they are security focused, where documents are secured by encryption and storage in an off-chain container. And once data has been written to a blockchain, no one, not even a system administrator, can change it without consent of the rest of the network. And this creates a secure audit trail of all documents and transactions to ensure compliance with local regulations. And again, folks, here are some new news and insights here. And then you can check out the Morpheus.Network supply chain course at Ivan Academy. Dan Weinberger, appointed chair of supply chain working group at INATBA. And if you recall, when I put out the ISO 222 photo or picture, INATBA is a part of that. And this is huge if you want to go back to that and look up this as it is part of that framework. Morpheus.Network's partnership with Polaris Networks expand into Spain. And then you also have some other stuff here where Morpheus.Network selected for Plug and Play, Toronto's inaugural supply chain innovation platform. And then you have some community AMA videos with CEO Dan Weinberger as well here, 1 and 2. And then here you can also click for more news. And wrapping it up, you can stay up to date with them by subscribing for their newsletters and things like that, getting different information sent back to you to kind of keep a trail on what's going on with Morpheus.Network. And again, Morpheus.Network is a supply chain SaaS middleware platform seamlessly integrating legacy and emerging technologies like, again, blockchain, IoT, RFID, etc. And they also provide supply chain managers with shipment and item visibility, which will automate and optimize safe and secure supply chains, saving time and money. And again, connect on Twitter, Medium, Facebook, Instagram. And then here is what you can explore on their platform for that. And again, subscribe, put your email there, which I will do once I wrap this video up. Okay, so I can make sure that I'm also following their news. Well, here we are in the part of the video where I do believe this is my selling point as to why I believe Morpheus.Network should be in your portfolio. You have 100 plus Morpheus integrations. Morpheus.Network integrates with over 100 industry leading technologies and service providers, and these key integrations facilitate swift settlements with traditional banking worldwide, and also allows us to incorporate the layering of other blockchain technologies, which will be included as necessary objectives in any given workflow. So again, folks, here's the selling point for me. You got DHL, FedEx, Swift, Ripple, okay, boom, UPS, Microsoft Dynamics, Oracle, Salesforce, XRPhy, Stellar, Twilio, Sum and Substance, Chainlink, China Post, Ink Protocol, and Purelator. That's just a few to name right off the top here. But what sold me on it, which Health Goat told me about, was Ripple connection and XLM or Stellar network connection as well. And if you're a Chain Link or Link Marine, this should be something that you should consider as well. Maybe you guys know about it, which is great. But, you know, when it's been brought to my attention, I'm going to look into it and read the information, try to understand the information, and see if it's a go for me. And most definitely it's a go. Again, I will be jumping on my Hotbit account today to make sure that I provide some funds to capture some of this and put it in my portfolio. You can partner with us. And again, the digital transformation of the USD $15 trillion global supply industry is already underway. And you can also position your company as a first mover in the world's first global supply chain ecosystem by using the blockchain technology. And this is your chance to verify the real benefits of seamlessly integrating your services for automating global supply transactions as well as payments using blockchain. And immediately you can boost your market positioning with early adopters and drive new customer acquisitions with no upfront costs or big investments. And as a key strategic partner, they are offering you several partnership benefits, which is access to the platform for pilot testing, API and integration services, developer support, business model innovations and revenue share, and then future private and white label. Click here to join their Pioneer program. So folks, if you guys are into all of that, or you know someone who's into all of this stuff, go ahead and pass the information along so that they can get it in front of their face, so they can read it, understand, as well as digest that information so that they can move forward and make a determined decision. And then there you can request a platform demo. All right, so I'll leave that there. And again, there's About Us, Explore, Connect, as well as Subscribe. And now moving forward, Swope Crypto Analyst predicts 3 altcoin breakouts this month. And this was back in December 4th of 2020. And this is coming from the dailyblockchainnews.com. And most definitely what we want to do is just go ahead and scroll down here for a second. All right, and it talks a little bit about Unibright. Okay, I do have Unibright in the portfolio, which is on my ledger. And pretty much it probably won't never come off because of the high Ethereum gas fees at the moment. This analyst says without enterprise, DeFi has been able to grow to nearly 14.5 billion in total volume locked, and that's TVL. And what do you think is going to happen when enterprise DeFi is unlocked? That total volume locked is going to look like peanuts. And Swope also mentions for Morpheus.Network, MRPH, which is a supply optimization platform. And the analyst points to the multiple overlapping personal connections between the two companies, speculating that Morpheus will also form a partnership with Coca-Cola. Swope notes that Benjamin Smith, who is the director of business development for Morpheus, is also the son of Coca-Cola president Brian Smith, questioning whether the family connection may result in a partnership between the two entities. Carl Wood, who has been an active contributor to the Mexican Finance Executive Institute, which is the IMEF, and according to Swope, has worked with Coca-Cola FEMSA, has joined the Morpheus team, linking the two firms even further. The crypto analyst predicts the supply chain company will link up with Coca-Cola FEMSA, which operates throughout Latin America, while Unibright covers North America. MRPH is trading around 38 cents at the time of the writing. Wish I was able to get in on those prices, while Unibright is trading around 59 cents at the time of writing. And this is both according to the coin market cap. Now, folks, I'm not a huge fan of Coke, but a lot of people are. And as you know, Coke has many different things under its umbrella when it comes to like water, Powerade, different type of other stuff that Coke does. And a lot of people know about Coke, and this is a good way to say that it's a good partnership, I guess, if you want to say that. But most definitely just wanted to put that here in the description so you guys can consume that and say, hey, you know what? Coke is pretty big, worldwide, and that needs no further explanation. So anyway, this is coming from decrypt.co, who's using Chainlink to connect smart contracts to the real world, and the Decrypt canonical list. Chainlink's platform enables smart contracts, which will respond to actual events, and a key requirement for a secure and effective Web3. And here are its major partnership. This is about a 12-minute read, but we want to get to the point of emphasis of who are they connected to in regards to partnerships. and this was back in May 6th of 2019. So I'm pretty sure that the list has expanded from since that time. So anyway, everything is in alphabetical order. So we'll just go down slowly. I don't want to get you dizzy because it gets me dizzy when I scroll down like this. So you got all of these here. I won't go over them. Most definitely, we're going to check them out. All right, so again, we want to get to the M's. You got Market Protocol, you got Mobilum, and then boom, Morpheus.Network. Again, was founded in 2015, is registered in the Seychelles, and is using blockchain and smart contracts to improve their supply chain inefficiencies and move towards decentralizing global trade. And with Chainlink, Morpheus.Network smart contracts will be able to communicate with service providers on both sides of the transactions. And this was announced back in October of 2018, which was about 3 years ago, moving up on 3 years. So again, we don't know how that partnership has expanded, what it's done, but I'm sure behind the scenes, it's done a lot of work to get this up and ready. And again, Ocean Protocol's popping on the scene, and I do like Ocean Protocol. So again, I highly encourage you to take a look at that. And here we're going to see some more stuff on their partnerships. Okay. WanChain. Okay, we've talked about WanChain on the channel before. Web3 Foundation. These are Chainlink partnerships. Okay, but in a roundabout way, they are all interoperable, interconnected, side chains, things like that. So again, I wouldn't doubt that they will have, their own, regulatory framework or compliance when it comes to these implementations for becoming interoperable and doing the things that they need to do. So again, folks, I just wanted to leave all of this here for you to consume and come to your own conclusions. This is never financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but most definitely I want to put out these videos that will most definitely either say that this is a yes or this is a no, and we'll see what happens. Most definitely I will be adding this to the portfolio. Hopefully it could take a little breather so that I can get a better position than $1.74. But anyway, if I'm not, I will be able to dollar cost average at that point. And again, what I would do is set a goal of how many you want to have in your portfolio versus, how you are able to, get in and out of the position, taking profits, not selling all, and doing all of that stuff. So I want to make sure we're setting those goals, accomplishing goals, and resetting our goals, and always having a target price, so that if you do come out of position or take profits off the top, you're able to do that. So anyway, folks, I want to leave everything here in the description. Thank you all for joining me today on today's video. Hit the like button, the thumbs up, the rumble button, wherever you may be. If you are sharing the videos, I greatly appreciate that, to get the word out on different type of digital assets, cryptocurrencies, in the communities that be. Because on this channel, we're not exclusive to just one cryptocurrency. We want to mutually agree to speak and discuss all crypto as a whole, because it gives more people to see different things that they might not see if they're just focused on one particular asset. Anyway, folks, thank you again. Have a great rest of your Monday. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be talking about Electroneum on the video, and we will make sure that Health Gold is acknowledged on that as well, because he did put it in front of me on a side note. So again, lastly, before I leave, I want to make sure that I give a shout out to my team member, DK, who helps me with my thumbnails and getting some updates on the platforms that I might not be sound on. So, I'm building a team, and he's part of the team, and I greatly appreciate him. So you just want to make sure that he's acknowledged If you want to go to the website, which is the DRichShow.com, you'll see his information there, and most definitely check him out and give him some love where love is due. So anyway, God bless, take care, and as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.